Greetings and salutations. My name is Jason, and this is Fistful of Potions review of Cladun Returns. This is Sengoku. Back in 2010, NIS released Cladun This Is an RPG, and it was as simple as it sounds. A 2D sprite-based dungeon crawler that knew what it wanted to be and soon had a follow-up. It's been a few years since the last entry, so it's only natural that we head back to the Arcanicella, the land of the dead, but in Japan this time around. The newest Cladun, also known as Classic Dungeon in Japan, is something that feels familiar, even if you haven't played the series previously. This may partially be because it's an NIS game, and they have a running theme for their humor and gameplay. Or maybe it's because the game uses mechanics from other titles in the genre, and they mesh so well. Regardless of the reason, the game plays out exactly how you'd expect, and more than that, how you'd want. If you've played an NIS game before, you may have a pretty good idea of what to expect here. Namely, a very deep game despite seeming simple at first. While I only bothered to showcase the samurai I made in the game, you are able to make many other classes and utilize them in what's called a magic circle. This can more or less be seen in the upper right hand of the screen throughout this video, with the characters next to the center one. At the time the footage was taken, which was near the beginning of the game, only 2 slots are available. As you progress, more will open up, allowing for you to really build a strategy for the game. To go a bit more in depth with this, which the game does a fine job of, and I don't want to bog down the footage with menus, you'll more or less be adding characters as shields, as well as stat boosts for your lord. For clarification, the lord is the character that you are exploring as, and the characters you have equipped in your magic circle are vassals. After finishing the dungeon, you'll gain experience and potentially level up not only your lord, but also the vassals. While this benefits your exploration as the current lord, it'll also help when you change characters. After all, what fun would it be if you were to play through the entire game as the same character? Dungeons contain obstacles that only certain character classes will be able to get past, while other characters must either find an alternate route or utilize the enemies within the stage to destroy them. So what exactly is the point of the game? Well, you're in the land of the dead and you're helping lost souls that were killed who are holding on to something that is keeping them from reincarnating. It's your job to help these souls come to terms with what happened. And you do this by completing the dungeons that open up, which may or may not include defeating bosses. With the completion of each chapter, you gain another character for your team, whether you want them or not. As you progress through the dungeons available, more and more the game opens up, offering you new layers. Merely playing the same level over and over can get boring, even with alternate routes to explore. So of course you'll have optional quests that will grant rewards if you can complete them. Each level also has a time goal for completion, so if you fancy yourself a dungeon crawling master, you should have no issue with these. So let's get down to the question you're asking at this point. Is this game for me? Well, let's take a look at the game. How do you feel about the art? If you like the sprite-based art style, there's a lot to love, including owls, a whole collection of owls. Do you enjoy dungeon crawling? If so, this game does it better than most. Have you played a previous NIS game? And do you like them? This may seem like a dumb question, but if you're a fan of their games, you'll know that while they offer many different series, if you like one, you'll most likely enjoy the others. If you said yes to 2 out of 3 of these, chances are this is for you. Hell, even if you said yes to dungeon crawlers, I'll say this is a buy. Cladun Returns This Is Sengoku was developed by Nippon Ichi Software Incorporated and published by NIS America Incorporated. The game launches on PS4, PS Vita, and PC for $39.99 on June 6, 2017. The game was provided to us for review on PS4 and PS Vita. If you'd like to see more Cladun Returns This Is Sengoku, check out the official site, which you can find at www.nisamerica.com. As always, thank you so much for watching. We hope you have a wonderful day, and for more game coverage of both written and spoken word, keep your fist full of potions.